Hello, ladies and gentlemen, fellow TBCians, broadcasters, and general TBC community at large. I am your motivational broadcaster, Ibrahim Kareem, bringing you inspirational broadcast. As usual, today will be the same with no difference. What I will be talking on today will be vision. 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 What is vision? How do we go about envisage? How do we go about seeing vision, using vision? And I will also review a relevant blog article of our admin, of our able admin, that summarizes this vision. There is a biblical quote, if I'm right, I think it's Proverbs 29, verse 18, that said that my people perish for the lack of vision. That shows us that the issue of vision has been an issue from time immemorial and is not a recent phenomena or a recent invention, and is not a new age fantasy, as some people like to term everything new as a new age phenomena, new age um, talk. So, what is vision? Yes, most of us have an idea that it is just when we look out, when we see through our eyes. That is the physical vision. We use our eyes to see, vision, to visualize, but we use our mind for the real vision. Vision is a picture of the future that produces passion. That is how it is defined. And I'll go ahead to give us some notable quotes about vision. It was the writer Jonathan Swift that said, Vision is the art of seeing what is invisible to others. We all knew the Wright brothers that built the aeroplane saw the vision of flying when it was invisible to all of us then. It was totally invisible. Nobody then envisaged flying. The Wright brothers saw into the future. The psychologist Carl Jung also said, your vision will become clear only when you look into your heart. He who looks outside dreams, but he who looks inside awakens. What does that tell us? It means that you see with your eyes, but you visualize with your heart. That is where your vision lies, and that is where it streams from. Now, our admin had this great vision for humanity with the billion coin. He visualized it and gave birth to the billion coin with the sole purpose of ending poverty and creating abundance for humanity through the process of creating a million billionaires and a billion millionaires. So, to enable us to understand this vision of his, he wrote a blog article, The Mass Adoption Growth Curve, which I will review now. This article envisaged us reaching our destiny, the TBC's destiny, by next year. By then, hopefully, we will have 1 million active members, and that is a billion, 1 billion active members, and 50 million merchants. How did he arrive at this? He gave us some insight into the mass adoption that will surprise us all. by giving a projection of what is possible for TBC and its growth towards our objective of having 1 billion members and the growth curve it will take to get there. Presently, there are numbers of members that are actively recruiting new members on a regular basis. Most are full-time working at this every day. There are a number of merchants listed on our website, and the merchants are the master key to our overall growth as a TBC community. The admin believes we will have at least 50 million merchants by the time we reach our objective of having 1 billion members. The merchants create the demand for our currency. When TBC was first started, the admin was apparently faced with the chicken and egg paradox, which came first or which will be done first. It was a real challenge which was successfully tackled. So here we go. The number shows how close we are to actually reaching our objective of having 1 billion members and thus being accepted by the masses for a mass adoption. Are we surprised at how soon it will be? Our 4th year anniversary coming up next year, March 2020, will be spectacular because we will be on the verge of reaching the end of the distribution phase. The beginning of our full-blown economic phase will be all about turning all 1 billion members into merchants. That conversion will change the world and end poverty globally forever. Imagine going from 50 million merchants to 1 billion merchants in less than a year from the end of the distribution phase of TBC. There will be more jobs available than there are people to fill them, and we will be less concerned about profitable businesses because we will all have an abundance of TBC money, and our TBC billionaires will keep the liquidity flowing like a mighty river. Now that you can read the objectives and understand it, let's walk the numbers backward. On March 29, 2020, next year, we will reach our objective of not only having 1 billion members, but we will also have 1 billion active members. Let us picture in our mind the 24 hours leading up to that very moment. The frenzy over TBC will be at an all-time high because people will have realized how fast the admin wallet will become empty. The day before, we had 500 million active members, and all of them will be feverishly working to get their contacts recruited before the gifts run out. Think about that. Can we all picture the frenzy when the admin wallet is completely empty? The distribution phase will come to a very abrupt end. On March 28th, 2020, a day before, people will realize that the end of the distribution phase is only about a day away. 250 million members will have joined over the course of the previous 5 days. Millions of merchants are joining every day at that time. This is a vision we all need to key in. This is looking into the future. The admin is projecting TBC into the future, and we all, TBCians, broadcasters, need to project our mind into the future. We need to see this vision of actualizing the abundance coin. That is why by March 23rd, 2020, people will realize that the end of the distribution phase is only a day away. And this is what will increase the frenzy. On March 23rd, 2020, shortly after we have celebrated our 4th year anniversary, people will truly notice the sharp curve in TBC growth because 125 million members will have joined over the previous 6 days. Merchants are pouring in fast. Going back again, moving backward, on March 17th, 2020, everyone will be so excited about celebrating our 4th year anniversary, and the buzz on the streets about TBC will be felt worldwide as it is a victory for humanity. Over 62 million new members will have joined within just 1 week. Merchants are loving TBC. On March 10th, we're going back now, 2020, people will be amazed at how fast TBC is growing. Over 31 million new members will have joined TBC within the previous 8 days. Can we all picture that? On March 10th, 2020, people will be amazed at how fast TBC is growing. Over 31 million new members will have joined TBC within the previous 8 days. Can you picture that? I can. You too should be able to do that. This is what vision is made of. An ability to see what is presently invisible to others. It takes a visionary person to be able to look ahead and see what others cannot see, even what others are laughing at, because that will be a possibility and a probability. Some people will think, as I said earlier on, how can we fly? Are we birds? Do we have wings? Won't we die? Those are the questions those who lack vision were asking at the time the Wright brothers were creating their they were putting their vision into practice of humanity flying. If humanity could fly, then humanity can abolish poverty and create abundance. Another quote about a vision: Moskanta said, "A vision is not just a picture of what could be, it is an appeal to our better selves, a call to become something more." This ties in with the vision statement of TBC: to become more merchants, more millionaires, more billionaires, more abundance. That is a vision. Now, on the other hand, it is said that vision without execution is delusion. Let me repeat that. Vision without execution is delusion. So we don't want to delude ourselves here in TBC. No, no, no. That is why the admin is strenuously going ahead, going far ahead of us all to put this vision into practice. He is actualizing it with us. And we all need to key in to the vision. We all need to key into executing this vision. That is what it takes for actualization. When you have a vision that is strong enough and powerful enough, nothing, nothing can stand in your way. That is a fact. A vision actualizes and gets assistance from everything to actualize. You just need to have to create that vision and then to build it with your heart. Most of us often say that the sky is our limit. The sky is our limit. We hear that often. But no, the sky is not the limit. Our vision is the limit. Our vision can be as big as you want it. And 1 million billionaires is really big. That is a big vision. But there's nothing to limit this. Nothing can limit it. Only ourselves. It is said that believe in your vision and do everything you can to turn it into reality. everything legally possible should be done. And when you're trying to do that, the universe itself will conspire to assist you. You will just see things, opportunities, synchronicity coming up, assisting, helping, pushing the vision along. That is what a powerful vision does. Now, to end our broadcast today, I'll give one last powerful quote by Joel Barker. It says, "Vision without action is merely a dream. Action without vision just passes the time. But vision with action can change the world." Let me say that again in case we didn't catch it. Vision without action is merely a dream. Action without vision just passes the time. But vision with action can change the world. So you need the two together to change the world. Visualizing without actualizing is nothing. Working without a vision of where you're going and what you want to do and where you're coming from is also almost futile. But the two together is so powerful and will get you there. That is what TBC is. TBC is a vision into the future. And we all need to key in. Let's key in with the vision of the admin. And that will enhance the vision and will assist us in actualizing the vision for humanity. Thank you all for listening. Thank you for your time. God bless. If you've enjoyed this broadcast, kindly subscribe to our channel and click the like button. If there's a question, kindly let me know and it will be addressed as soon as possible. Thank you for your time and God bless. It is me again, Ibrahim Kareem, your motivational broadcaster.